Maestro. No. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze.
And welcome back to the second game of the doubleheader here today between the Blackburn Beavers and the Webster Gorlocks. Today we are going to have Alec Hedges, the right-hander for the Webster Gorlocks. So far this season has had a fantastic start, going 4-2. And Mr. Jared, what can you tell me about Mr. Hedges here?
Well, he has a mid to upper 80s fastball. He first came to prominence in D3 baseball last year with an outing against WashU where he came out of the bullpen and he pitched great. This year he's one of the starters for Webster. Along with the fastball, he has a really great 12-6 curveball. He also told me before the game that he spent the offseason developing a slider and a changeup to have a 4-pitch arsenal. The changeup has really been his point of focus this year, as he wants it to start over the plate and fall out of the zone instead of starting out and finishing out of the zone. He took off in the fall, this past fall, from throwing after he threw a lot of innings in the spring and summer.
Hedges pitched the other night against WashU, had to get the final out. Notched the save there, and then pitched 7 innings against Westminster a few weeks ago. 4 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts there, and he will be tasked on taking on this Blackburn Beaver squad, who lost to Webster just a few hours ago, 4-1. First pitch of the game is a ball at 3:02. The next one will fall right in there for a strike, and leading off the Beavers is Mr. Holm, who has been red hot this season. Look for him to continue his stretch here as he swings and misses on that one. If you weren't joining us last game, I mentioned that the top 4 hitters of this team, Holm, Rivez, Jackson, and Arredondo, are not that bad despite Blackburn's record, as it's a slow roller to Staker. And Holm is set down for the first out of the inning.
There's that 12-6 curveball right there, working really well for Alec Hedges.
6-3 there on the play, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That curveball drops out of the zone so quick that it feels like it's falling straight from the sky. The batter is so far out in front. Easy ground out, hit to Matt Staker at short.
Jadon Revez looking for a bunt here. They'll quickly go off the net for a foul ball, 0-1. The next from Hedges. Swing and a miss.
That looked like the slider working there, crossing the entire plate out of the zone.
Both batters facing 2 strikes against Hedges here early. That one misses 1-2. The 1-2 from Hedges. Swing and a miss, and he'll notch his first K of the day. Alec Hedges. Not really known for a whole lot of strikeouts. He'll get about 4 or 5 a game, but right here, starting off with a lot of swing and miss stuff early against the top 2 hitters of the game.
And that was the slider one more time right there for the strike 3. You can really see how well he worked on in the offseason developing that pitch.
2 down here, and it's a shortstop Jackson. He'll take one low and outside for ball 1. The next offering will also be low and outside, 2-0. Hedges working very quickly in his windup. Sort of a quicker motion for him, which is different from the trend we're seeing in college and the upper levels MLB. A lot of people are going to that stretch and going to a slower windup. Hedges here working quickly. The 2-1. Swing and a pop up to the right side. Might be playable, but it's lifting foul, and it will just sneak out of there. 2-2 now with 2 down in the inning. Thought Parker Wheel might have a chance at snagging that there. Elgis has had every single bat of this inning go to 2 strikes. He's looking for a second K at the top of the first. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and chop foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2 once more. Low and away will bring it to a full count. Three-two, looking to put him away here. Swing and a shot to left field. That one's carrying a bit, back to the wall and off the wall. Turning the corner hard, there is Jackson, and he'll slide in with a 2-out double. Just left that one up a little bit too much in the zone. Battled back from a 1-2 count all the way to a double. Worked to a full count, in fact, as well. Good AB there from the shortstop Jackson, and Blackburn has a runner in scoring position here early in the top of the first.
And that ball off the bat didn't appear to be hit particularly well. Just looked like a routine fly ball, but again, that wind really carrying here at GCS today.
Carrying it did, and now, just like last game, Blackburn knocking on the door a bit with a runner in scoring position here early in the first. That one lands right in there for a strike. Arredondo played catcher last game at third here this game as Garza will wind up at catcher for the doubleheader. Number 17 did have a hit last game, looking to capitalize on the situation here. That one also taken in for a strike. Quickly 0-2. Elgis pounding the strike zone early here in the first. Oh-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Elgis striking out 2 of the 3 outs here in the inning. Despite a 2-out double, nothing comes to pass there. It's 0-0 going in the bottom of the first. And leading off will be Adam Lovell. You'll typically see number 2 leading off for Webster Gorlocks, and he'll be tasked facing Alex Kaufman, who's 1-4 so far this season with a 7.34 ERA, trying to get things back on track as Lovell will take that one for strike 1. 14 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 32/3 of an inning. That one reaching the outside for a ball, 1-1. Kaufman's last outing lasted 4 innings, gave up 7 earned runs. Swing and a miss. Big cut there. Alex, 6'2" freshman out of Jerseyville, Illinois. Rough outing last time. Getting the nod here today in the doubleheader against Webster. The 1-2. Swing, and that one is going to go foul. Bit out in front here early is the Gorlock center fielder. It's a shorten up here with a 2-strike count. That one goes outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this is what Adam is known for. He's a little bit of a signature here, especially when leading off an inning. Battling away, not striking out, drawing walks, drawing as many pitches as possible.
And he's allowing his entire bench who's playing in this game to see the pitcher.
And that one's skied to right. Second baseman calling him off there, and Adam Lovell, first out here in the inning. And one of the lineup changes here, R.J. Larocco playing left field today.
Last year, R.J. Larocco had a big freshman year with Webster, finished third in the team in batting with a .331 batting average, 5 home runs as well, was freshman of the year. Hasn't played that much to start this year. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury, but he's now back and good to go.
Just goes to show how much depth this Webster team has. Another youngin' coming up here, .331 batting average is not too shabby as a freshman. We'll see how his hamstring is feeling today as he takes the first pitch for a strike, and he'll bounce one slowly to short. Tough play here for Jackson. Athletic play, though. First 2 for Webster have gone down on 2 different plays, and Jackson making that look easy. 2 down here in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Swords. Ben Swords looking to get something going here. Take that one just outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Good pitch there on the inside. Thought he may have gotten it. Instead, the count moved to 2-0. Huge difference between a 2-0 count and a 1-1 count. Now you have to throw a strike, and the batter most definitely has the green light. Instead, Swords will elect to take it, move to a 2-1 count. Swords was 0 for 2 last game, but did get on base twice with a hit by pitch and a walk. The hit column has been a bit elusive for Swords as of late. Been a little cold, but right there. Shutting me up as I speak, as there's a 2-out single there for Ben Swords.
Nice piece of hitting there for Ben Swords, as we talked about earlier. Good hitters will get bad hits, and that was off the handle. It got jammed, but he's able to stay through it. He knows he's going to get jammed, but he's able to work through the pitch and still hit it up the middle for a single.
And now it's the power-hitting lefty Evan Evola, cleaning up here today at DH. 2 for 4 in the last game. Trying to repeat that. First one to him. Outside, ball 1. A 1-0 to Evola. 2-0. Once again, Kaufman giving one of these better Gorlock hitters a 2-0 count. We'll see if Evola elects to take the green light and swing away. The 2-0. There goes Swords. He's taking off the throw down. Whew, close play there, but Swords sliding in. Bit of a slower throw there from Garza, but good pop from him. Nonetheless, Swords with a stolen base. Now with 2 away and a 2-1 count, Evan Evola has a runner in scoring position for him. Swings at that one. Right off the screen, make it a 2-2 count. Despite having 2 outs, a big opportunity here for Evan Evola to strike. Give Webster that early 1-0 lead. Here it is. 2-2 is ripped down the line. Out in front of that one. We'll do another 2-2 count.
That curveball floated in around the knees. Evan just a little bit out in front on that.
Sometimes curveballs like that come in. Eyes get a little wide. Hands get a little antsy. Be out in front of that one.
Definitely, especially for any hangers.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ben Swords at second after a single and a stolen base. Bottom of the first. Swing and a chopper to second. Easy play there. And Ben Swords will be left stranded there at second. We've played 1 inning. Still knotted at 0. After a scoreless first, we'll bring it to the top of the second here. Alec Elges will face Hedges, who had a pinch hit fly out to end the game. And now he's getting the start here. Jason Hedges. One of the lineup changes here for Blackburn. Each side having a few.
And we have a glove change at first base for Parker Wheel, who dealt with a web that ripped in Florida as well. He's had to rotate gloves this year.
Hedges, one of those Blackburn players who comes out of Texas, currently hitting .222 in 19 games so far this year. Has a home run. Looking to get it going here in the top of the second. He'll take strike 1. Yo 1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. With that, it'll bring it to a 0-2 count quickly. Elges through an inning, and the batter here, he's worked quickly to get to 2 strike counts, and that one got him looking. Hedges not agreeing with that call, but that'll be a backwards K. We got 1 down here in the inning.
Nice job by that location by Alec Elges, just painting the outside corner for a strike 3 looking.
Hedges a slow walk back to the dugout after sort of stopping in the box. So you know he disagreed with that one after that kind of reaction. Nonetheless, 1 out here in the inning. That'll bring up Lozano, the first baseman for Blackburn. Lozano started last game, getting another nod here. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far through the first 5 hitters Elges has faced, they've all seen 2 strike counts. Can he continue it here? Indeed he will. Make it 1-2 count. Andrew Lozano, first baseman, number 7. Had a knock last game. The 1-2. Just low. Good pitch there, though. Let's see. He thought about it. He thought about pulling the trigger there on that 1-2. And on 0-2 and 1-2 pitches, those kind of throwaway pitches. Try to get him to chase. Swing and a miss. And right off the bat, he is wheeling and dealing here, striking out 4 First 6 batters he has faced. Elgis' season high in strikeouts this year is 6. And did that over not this many innings, but already 2 innings and 4 strikeouts. Swinging, that's a shot to right field. Able to get under it, though, and make the play.
Had some topspin on that one. Now to come back in.
Quick 1-2-3 inning here for Alec Elgis. He's got 4 Ks through those 2 innings. He played 1.5, and it's still 0-0. Leading off for Webster here in the bottom of the second, first baseman Parker Wielt. One of the hottest hitters here on the Gorlock squad. Had the pleasure of calling his home run against WashU on Wednesday night. Left center, just snuck over the wall. See what he can do here leading off the inning. First pitch swinging. It's a shot to first. Bobbled a little bit. Can they recover? Indeed they will. They got him. Bit of a bobble. Bit of a weird toss. Nonetheless, the Blackburn able to sit down Parker Wielt.
Hit hard, good swing. Unfortunately, right at the first baseman. He's able to recover and flip it to the pitcher.
1 pitch, 1 out. Parker Wielt goes down. A.J. Smith coming to bat. First pitch to him. First pitch swinging as well, out in front. Easy bounce there, and 2 pitches, 2 outs. It's the kind of efficiency you want to see if you are the Beavers head coach. And now it's the right fielder, Weirges. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs for Webster. First pitch to him. And even if that was right down the middle, I would expect number 11 to take that pitch just to try to get something going here, working a little bit, work a count. First 2 guys went down on the first pitch. He swings and misses there, 1-1 count. The 2-1. Good pitch there. Did not catch the corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. Swing and shot to center field. That one might get into the gap. It's carrying a little bit, and good play there, and that'll do it. A 1-2-3 inning for the Gorlocks. We've gone through 2 innings. Score still knotted at 0. welcome back to the top of the third inning. It'll be Trevor Platt followed by Blaine Dunning to start things off. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup with home. The first pitch from Elgis, showing bunt is Platt. Pulls it back, gets ball one. And the 1-0. Misses again, 2-0. Rare 2-0 count from Elgis so far. First 2 innings, he has been gassing up the strike zone. 36-game winning streak for Webster against Blackburn, as that one is a tough play here. Staker, the throw is not going to get Platt. He's got some speed. He had a similar hit in the first game. That'll be a second infield single of the day. And he's 1 for 1 here in the second game of this doubleheader. And getting guys on base for the top guys is exactly what Blackburn wants to do. They want to get some runs going here early against Webster.
That time there, Webster was playing for the bunt with Ben Swords playing up in the baseline, but it turned out to hurt them there as Ben Swords was not able to range to get that ball because of where he was playing, and it went for an infield hit for Blackburn.
Now up Blaine Dunning, looking for a bunt here. Gets it down, but it will go foul. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1, Platt with a decent lead at first. He doesn't go, showing bunt again is Dunning. Swords coming up, the throw. They got him, but he does his job there, moving the runner over to second with 1 away. And one of your best hitters up in the top of the lineup in general, coming up with a runner in scoring position with just 1 out.
And that was another great bunt there. That was bunted perfectly down the third baseline, but Ben Swords was again playing for the bunt. And 9 times out of 10, that'll go for a hit, but Ben Swords was able to make the out, throwing on the run to first base.
Back to the top of the lineup, Adam Holm. 0 for 1, had a ground out his first time up. Trying to get something going here early, trying to take an early lead against Elgis. First pitch right in there for a strike. The 0-1 from Malik. He kicks and deals. Now we'll miss 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike. You got it for a 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position. Blackburn trying to take this early lead. Gorloks have been cold in their first 2 innings, hitting-wise. Don't expect that to continue. And they know that as that one skied out. We'll do another 1-2 count. And if you are the Beavers, you see that you're on a 36-game losing streak against Webster. And try your very, very best to end a historic run from the Gorloks. And despite that, 6 of the last 7 games between these 2 teams have been a 3-run deficit or less. There's only been 1 true blowout in the last 7 games. So it has been close as Holmes smacks one to center. Backing up on it is Lovell, and he will make the play. Almost gets back picked there. Second, Platt. Whew, bit of a scary moment. That'll bring in Jaden Ireves for 2-out chance here to take a 1-0 lead.
And you talk about that 36-game win streak over Blackburn that Webster has. I don't think I've heard of too many 36-game win streaks in any level of baseball versus any team. That just shows the dominance that Webster's had in the SLIAC for years.
It's a rare feat indeed. Elgis comes set. Big lead there for Platt. No one testing him there. Check swing. Did not go.
That was the slider again there that Alec threw. And usually his best pitch that he's going to go to the most often is that 12-6 curveball. But it really feels like that he is trying to incorporate the slider more and more, as he wants to be more diverse with his pitch arsenal, as he now has 4 pitches that he trusts.
And he gets back picked. How about that? 2 outs. Had the guts to try and back pick Platt. I mean, he had a pretty big lead and no one was around him. He was not guessing that. What a play there. Catch you sleeping. 2.5 innings played. Still 0-0. And leading things off here for Webster, the catcher, Nathaniel Martinez. He got the start last game, getting the start here once again. He will lead it off. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters coming up for Webster. Swing and a miss there from 27. A big cut there. Webster's timing seems to be a bit off against Kaufman to start this game. A lot of people out in front.
These Blackburn pitches are really committing to throwing off-speed pitches to the Webster batters, especially guys whose fastballs haven't even been 80 a lot of the day. And Webster batters are just clearly out in front. Timing is off, and they're going to have to make an adjustment and commit to hitting it to the opposite field.
The 0-2 taken close there. 2 off speed, trying to hit him with a fastball. Throw him off. That misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to set down Martinez to start the inning. Swing and a miss. A good breaking ball there.
And that was 3 sliders that he swung through there, so definitely see if Webster can make adjustments as they're about to go to the second time around the order.
Statistically, though, the second and third time, that's when the averages go up. We'll see how they adjust going into this better half of the game. First pitch from Kaufman. Outside, Matt Staker, shortstop, arriving at the 9-hole this game with Lovell on deck. The 1-0 pitch. A little bit too inside there, make it 2-0. Delivery. Close there on the outside. 3-0 at the top of the lineup coming in. It's a big pitch here for Kaufman, trying to get back on track. Not want to have a walk with Lovell and the rest of the guys coming up here. Gonna bang in a strike there, so now make it 3-1. 3 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and fouled away. Kaufman battling back, making it full. Webster just 1 hit so far through the first 2 innings. Blackburn with 2. Kaufman has looked pretty decent so far through 2 innings. The 3-2. Instead, he draws a walk, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Adam Lovell. Lovell had 3 hits last game. Looked unstoppable. He flew out to the second baseman his first time up. First pitch to the center fielder is popped up. And it looks to not have gone out of play. And, ooh, but it's dropped by Garza. That could have been a huge break for Blackburn. Get one of the top Gorlock hitters out.
And that's a good break there for Adam Levels. The catcher goes to try to catch the pop-up on the side. He does not ever get under it completely. And that is definitely not how you want to catch a pop-up behind the plate.
And you do not see Levels swing at many first pitch strikes, so he must have really, really liked that one. See if he can get another one here, the 0-1. And that'll be the first ball, 1-1. One ball, one strike, runner at first. Bottom of the third. Pitch. Takes that one, a delayed steal. He'll slide in there safely, so delayed steal works here. But the count does go to 1-2 for Lovell. Nice golden opportunity here to get on the board first. Runner in scoring position. 1 out, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adam Lovell at the plate.
And that's good base running on that stolen base by Matt Staker. He's not one of the particularly faster runners on Webster, but is still a good base runner and still good instincts on the base paths.
And that one, almost another foul popped out.
And that should have been an out too. Seems like Blackburn was late, especially the catcher in locating where that pop-up was.
2 breaks for Lovell. He's got to capitalize here. Runner in scoring position. Hopefully we can capitalize early. The Gorlocks win last game, looking to continue their winning streak to 7 games. Riding hot right now, including the rest of the top of this lineup. And there it is, a base hit up the middle. Easy send home here as Lovell getting Webster on the board, 1-0. 2 lucky breaks on the foul balls from Lovell, and he capitalizes. 1-0 Webster. It's exactly what you want to see out of a guy like Lovell, who's so good at battling, so good at generating a large pitch count for different pitchers. Once again, his 4th hit of the day.
And that's what's going to happen when you give a good hitter like Adam Lovell 3 at-bats in 1. You're not going to get him out 3 times, and then he's going to make you pay for that.
And he makes him pay there. Kaufman giving up his first run of the day. That one floats in there, strike 1. Sophomore LaRocco, haven't seen much of him this year. Like we mentioned earlier, hamstring injury. He grounded out his first time up. See if one of his first game back he can capitalize here early. Bottom of the third, 1 away. Set a check on the runner. Lovell does have that ability to steal. He's a little bit shifty there on the base pass. Saw him bouncing around last game. A little bit Jackie Robinson style. The 0-1. A little bit high there. Webster has also taken advantage of Garza, the backup catcher, today. He looks a little bit uncomfortable today. 2 missed foul outs and the steals, of course, that we've had so far. And LaRocco right up the middle like he never left. And Lovell not even looking at the coach. He is turning this second base hard, and he is sliding in there at third. First and third, 1 away like he never left.
Lovell looks like he's flying on the turf, going from first to third in the blink of an eye. Good swing by R.J. LaRocco. Sees the fastball and he swings, no hesitation.
And now it's Ben Swords who singled his last time up, looking to continue that. Lovell is 4 for 6 today. 4 for 7 today, pardon me, through his 2 games. And R.J. LaRocco. And that right there, folks, is a steal before the pitch, and it's to generate either a rundown or an overthrow or a distraction of any kind so Lovell could score. But right there, Blackburn kind of played it a little well. They could have gotten the out, but they didn't let the run score. Nonetheless, there's not It's not a double play anymore, in effect. And Ben Swords now has 2 people in scoring position that he can drive in.
Pitcher did a great job there, looking the runner at third back and then throwing the second. Would have liked to see one of the middle infielders covering the bag though for Blackburn instead of being off of it.
1-0 taking 2-0 here with an open base there at first. Might see Kaufman pitch around Ben Swords a little bit, not give him really anything to hit and knock in those 2 runners. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Webster's already scored 1. They're looking to add on. Ben Swords. The pitch to him is floated to second. Is it deep enough for Lovell? He's going to fake him out a little bit. And that'll bring 2 outs in the inning. A huge out there for Alex Kaufman.
It's definitely frustrating for a hitter like Ben Swords because he has a reputation. That means he's going to keep getting curveballs, off-speed pitches, and pitches that are not great to hit. And it's got to be frustrating for someone like him who wants to succeed so much.
And if Blackburn can only hold Webster to just 1 run after 2nd and 3rd and 1 out with the meat of the lineup, that is something you can ride on. Get some momentum after that. Evan Evola, last time up, grounded out to second. Looking to change that here. Had 2 hits in the first game. He's been on a tear all season. Freshman of the year candidate for sure. The 1-0 pitch to him. 2 away here, bottom of the 3rd. Trying to work him outside on those first 2 pitches. None of them hit the strike zone. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lovell on 3rd, LaRocco on 2nd. Great base running so far from Webster as well. That one just misses. And it'll bring it to a 3-0. And once again, with a guy like Evola, you don't really need to give him anything to hit with a base open.
Oh, he's really pitching around Evan here, throwing multiple sliders outside, but you have to think, do you want to pitch to Parker anymore than you want to pitch to Evan?
That one lands in for the first strike of the at-bat. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 delivery. Ball 4, it'll load him up. Parker wheel. It's a huge, huge opportunity for the Gorlocks to blow this game open right now. Parker wheel. Grounded out to first last time. Bobbled a little bit, but handled by Blackburn. See if he can change that here. Do not want to leave this many runners on. Good opportunity here for Webster to score. First pitch to Parker. First pitch swinging out in front on that one. That'll go for a foul ball. 3 hits on the day for Webster, 2 for Blackburn, the 1 run for Webster, and the 0-1 delivery. Swinging a shot to center. It's tail into the left, but it will be played there, and Webster wasting an opportunity here with the bases loaded. They do get 1 run, however, we've been through 3 innings. 1-0 Gorlocks. And welcome back to the Gorlock Sports Network. So we bring in Webster versus Blackburn here. Starting the top of the fourth, Webster in the lead 1-0 after scoring one last inning. Leading off for Blackburn, number 2 hole hitter will be 2-3-4 coming on up. Jaden Areves, second baseman, leading things off. The meat of the lineup for the Beavers. The first pitch to him is in there, inside corner, strike 1. The 0-1, swing and fouled away. Got him to a 2-strike count. He struck out his first time up, trying not to go down the same way here. This is the part of the lineup the Beavers need to get that run back and possibly more. The 0-1. Chopped to short. Staker playing a little deep. The throw, though, it'll get him. And the first batter of the inning goes down via groundout. That's 6-3 there on the play.
Another good play from Matt Stager. As we talked about earlier, he's just very consistent that time. He didn't have time to take an extra step. He was able to make a nice transfer and throw a bullet to first base.
One away here in the inning. Here is Tyler Jackson, the shortstop. He'll take strike 1. Doubled his first time up. One of the 2 hits here of the Blackburn today. The 0-1. Just a little low and out. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and chop foul. Again, Elge is very good at getting into those 2-strike counts, and once again, he's able to force the batter to have to shorten up.
And he's been very efficient as well, not walking anybody so far.
That one's fouled away as well, off to the right, and we'll do another 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the inning. Looking for his 5th K of the day. Here it comes. Kicks. Swing and a miss. He blew it right past him. 2 outs here in the inning. The first 2 batters going down looking for another 1-2-3 inning. That's his 5th strikeout of the day. Season high is only 7.
Really good pitch call there as well. After peppering him with the off-speed pitches, raises and gasses him up with an elevated fastball.
And the first pitch. And this is Aaron Dondo. He usually plays catcher. He started in the first game. Garza getting the nod here this game, and he fouls that one off. He struck out his first time up. He's playing third base here. And the pitch. That's a ball. The 1-1. Loops right in there. Such a thing of beauty there, that breaking ball. And it'll make it to a 1-2 count. Every single batter here this inning has faced a 2-strike count.
And based off the trend so far after off-speed pitches, I expect a fastball.
Swing and a fly ball to the right side. And looked to be an easy play a little bit. He came right in and got that. So 1-2-3 inning for Elges. And once again, Alec Elges starting out fire. We played 3.5. It's a 1-0 Gorlock lead. Webster up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off will be A.J. Smith. Batted second last game, dropped down to the 6th spot this game. Nonetheless, he is dangerous. 1 through 9 is definitely a problem here for the Gorlocks, for any team. It'll be a 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to face Kaufman, who's allowed 1 run over 3 innings. There's a shot to the right side and a first pitch swinging. A.J. Smith has a single. Lead off the inning. Almost diving play there.
And the trivia question for this game, the answer will be done in the bottom of the 8th inning. Who is the player that threw a ball in an exhibition game during warm-ups, that hit and killed a bird and was arrested and actually stayed in jail for a night? A. Ozzie Smith, B. Dave Winfield, C. Paul O'Neill, or D. Randy Johnson? Answer will be told in the end of the 8th inning.
And that ball gets away. A bit of a trickery there from Blackburn. And he's safe as he barely gets away from that tag. And that was a bit of an interesting play there. So A.J. Smith stole the base. The ball got away. But what was kind of funny about that is Jaden Areves kind of held a fake tag there and made A.J. Smith not go as fast or go as quickly. He actually had a late jump there to third and almost got thrown out.
And from what I know, fake tags are illegal in D3 baseball, but maybe the umpire didn't see that.
And now it is a 1-1 count. And the second run for Webster is just 90 feet away. See if Malik Wurgis can smoke him in a 500 slugging percentage going into the day. He's got a lot of pop. The 1-1 to him. Low and away there. Kaufman set. He delivers. Swinging a shot to left field, a bit shallow though. He's out in front there, and we're just not able to get the runner in on that fly ball. Once again, another Webster batter just a bit out in front on the pitch.
Yeah, that timing is just off these Blackburn pitchers. Just throwing a little softer than what Webster's used to. And it's just going to take time to make the adjustment. We're now in game 2 and still having trouble making the adjustment.
Martinez now here in the bottom of the 4th, trying to erase that last at-bat. Was a bit unproductive with that strikeout. Looked a little off, and like we've been saying, the Gorlocks out in front.
We'll see if the pitcher goes back to the sliders here after Nate Martinez swung at 3 in a row.
And that one is shot to center. This is going to be deep enough here for Smith, most likely. He'll tag. The throw home will not be in time, and Daniel Martinez making it 2-0 here for the Gorlocks in the bottom of the 4th. That sac fly.
And that's a good job by Nate Martinez there. That was another slider. That's the 4th slider he's seen and swung at today in this game off the same pitcher. And that was enough time for him to make the adjustment. He's able to stay through at that time. And although he hit it pretty high, not on the line, that was a great job there getting the run in.
Able to get the run in, make it 2-0 here for Webster. And already Blackburn has more errors this game than they did last game against Webster. Hopefully their fielding can clean it up here as they're down 2-0 as that first pitch lands in for a strike against the 9-hole hitter Matt Staker. Staker got on base with a walk and scored his last time up, and he'll float one to center, shallow. Shortstop looks like he's under it, and Jackson able to make a play and falls down, and that'll do it for the 4th inning. So Webster quickly scoring one here with a sac fly, but that's all they can get. 2-0 Webster after 4 innings. Alec Elge is here for his 5th inning of work, has 5 Ks, no walks, 2 hits, no runs. Can't ask for better than that. It's Blackburn unable to solve Alec so far. 5 Ks through four innings is quite impressive from a guy who's not really known for his strikeout abilities, but he's been pounding the strike zone and getting a lot of these Blackburn hitters to 2 strike counts. Hedges, the DH, will lead off for the Beavers, start the top of the 5th. The 0-1 to him. Just a bit outside, 1-1. His career high strikeouts in a single game here for Webster is 7. Did it last year. Did it twice, in fact, as that one misses high and away for a ball. I make it 2-1.
Well, it looks like Alex will on his way to shattering that. He's already at 5 through 4 innings. And it doesn't look like he's going to be coming out of this game anytime soon.
The 2-1. Just missing there. Even though it's a 3-1 count, all of these balls have just missed. And Hedges looking for the first walk for Blackburn here in this game.
I would not expect Alec to concede here. He's going to come right at the batter and challenge him.
Challenge him he did and works it to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Hedges went down looking last time, did not like the call. Trying to change his fortune here this at-bat. Smacks it up the middle. Staker able to get over to it. On his left, makes the play, and there's 1 out here in the inning. He does have 5 strikeouts, but with how he's been throwing and pounding the strike zone, he could have had at least 8 or 9 already. Lozano, the first baseman, up now. He followed the same fortune Hedges did his last at-bat. Except for went down swinging. And that's a foul ball as he bunted it off of himself.
He's actually going to call him out. He said he was starting to run down the line and left the box when the ball hit him. Third base coach does not like that. He's going to give his mouthful to the umpire.
And he is continuing to give the mouthful as well. He's following him down the line. So an interesting out here. Third base coach continuing to yell, and he's going to get himself a warning. So there's 2 outs here now in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher Garza. Eric Garza. Last time out, he flew out to the right fielder. This time he's going to chop it right back to Elges, and that'll be another 1-2-3 inning here for the Gorlocks. 2-0 after 4.5. Alec Elges on fire so far. Now we'll have the top of the lineup here to start the bottom of the 5th. Webster with a small 2-0 lead, looking to add on to that after 5 shutout innings from Alec Elges. He has looked on fire today. So if anybody was confused about why last inning Lozano, who tried to lay down a bunt, was called out is because he bunted and then exited the batter's box and the ball hit him once again. It's like if a runner got hit with a ball, it's the same concept there. They would also be called out. So just a little fun tidbit, another rule for baseball, and the third base coach just didn't quite see eye to eye with the umpire, saying some, I'm gonna guess, nice things to him. The 0-2. And it just misses, and bit of a groan there from the dugout. A lot of arms going up in the air. Adam Lovell forcing it to a 1-2 count after getting 2 strikes early on him in the at-bat. 1-2 pitch.
We wouldn't expect anything different from Adam with 2 strikes either at this point.
He's going to float one to center. This is going to be a tough play here, and it's going to be caught, though, by Jackson. Good over-the-head catch there. Shortstop able to make a very nice play there, showing off his range.
Almost a second hit this game and a 5th hit on the day for Adam Lovell. He'll just have to stay content with 4 for now.
That leadoff flyout will lead R.J. LaRocco. Got his first hit since being on the injured list for his hamstring injury. Coming back here today. Gonna repeat that last at-bat. First pitch to him. Floats in there. Strike 1. A lot of off-speed from Kaufman. A lot of off-speed just in general from this Blackburn pitching. It's what you expect. It's what you're gonna get. Next offering. Looked a bit close there as well. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Kaufman. Smoked by LaRocco. Oh my goodness, that might hit the playground back there. A little bit out in front on that one, I'd say, but
that curveball was crushed by R.J. LaRocco off the batting tunnel, indoor batting cages. Farthest foul ball we've seen this weekend so far.
Seems like that hamstring is healed just fine. The 1-2, and he smokes that one deep to left field. Back goes the left fielder. Yeah, you can kiss that one goodbye. Holy moly, R.J. LaRocco. Left fielder took a few steps, watched that thing go over, and hamstring must be feeling pretty good there. It's now a 3-0 Webster lead.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Same pitch, same spot. RJ is not going to miss it the second time. Great swing there for a home run.
Interesting pitch choice there. He saw that long foul ball and thought, well, that was not that far, and then tried to throw one again, and LaRocco did not let that one sneak past him. 3-0 Gorloks here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch there for Swords is a strike. Going right at Ben. 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single his first time up. Out in front there on that one. Quickly 0-2. Webster has 4 people left on base today, and Blackburn just has the 1. The 0-2. Good 0-2 pitch there. Not biting those swords. It'll make it a 1-2 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. R.J. LaRocco providing the 3rd run for the Gorloks. 2 hits on the day. Fresh off the hamstring injury, the 1-2. Curveball loops in there for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 1-2. On its way. Swords smacking that one. That one's going to tail foul to the right side, and we'll do it again. Smoke down the line of Swords, and that's going to be a fair ball. Swords is going to hit that corner, and he's going to head on to second with a stand-up double. Back-to-back extra base hits from the 2-3 hitters here for the Gorloks, and they are buzzing here in the bottom of the 5th. Got 1 run so far, looking to add more with Evan Evola up. Ben Swords, 2 for 3 on the game here today.
And that's another hanging curveball here by Blackburn's pitcher. Looks like the third time through the order, Webster's starting to get their timing down, and he's going to have to stop hanging curveballs or we can expect the same result yet again.
Unlike last game, no activity yet here in Blackburn's bullpen. After our first few batters, we had 2 guys warming up. And after a few struggled at-bats, no activity. That fly ball's going to hit right at the warning track, tagging up his swords. He'll head over and just be 90 feet away. But Evan Evola gave that thing a ride. Center fielder just a few feet from the wall. Very close. Very close. 2 down here in the inning. That'll bring up Parker Wheel. It's like with this Webster lineup, you just get no breaks, especially from the lefty compartment. Just no breaks. Another power hitter right here. First pitch to him. And he's going to smoke that one in the gap, and it'll be a 4-0 Webster lead. Able to cut it off so it's only a single as the right fielder, but Webster with a 2-run 5th inning here. 4-0 Webster.
That's now 4 well-hit balls in a row. It seems to be soft pitch after soft pitch just being floated into the zone. Webster's finally got their timing down today.
And we have another lefty hitter up who can be very dangerous. Already has 1 hit on the day. It's A.J. Smith. Got to hit his last time up and scored. This time he's going to foul that one out of play on the first pitch. Webster hitters really starting to get their timing down here on Kaufman. And that's been the story for Kaufman this season, as we finally have a lefty up and warming up in the Blackburn bullpen. He's gotten off to those good starts with all the junk pitches he's got, but second, the third time in the lineup, it gets a little frisky like this is. Starts giving them soft pitches. That ball's going to go a little bit high there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kaufman. Looking for it there. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1, 2 outs. Parker wheeled at first base. Smith tags it the opposite way. That one's tailing in. It's going to hit off the left fielder's glove. Parker Wheel not stopping at third. He's going to curl around. He's going to score for the 5th run here of the day for Webster. 5-0 Gorlocks.
Questionable defense for Blackburn, which has plagued them this year. A lot of unearned runs for the Blackburn team. They're gonna have to pay for that again as Parker Wheel's able to score from first on just a flare down the left field line, and the left fielder just botches it.
And that'll be an E7. And Smith able to get to second on that, and Wheel all the way from first base, able to score, make it a 5-0 Webster lead here in the bottom of the 5th.
That's why you always run with 2 outs, head down. You never know what's gonna happen.
2 out runs have been the story for Webster, though, these past couple days, dating back to Wednesday against WashU, and even in the first game as well. Just a lot of depth here in this lineup, a lot of great swings. Even when you're down 2 strikes, 2 outs, doesn't matter. This team knows how to battle. First pitch to Malik is in there for a strike.
That's another one of those floating curveballs. Just floats into the zone. It's hanging. Malik, though, a fastball hitter. He's going to let that go for strike 1.
The next pitch to Malik is he's going to smack that one to center. Under it is the center fielder, pretty much right at him. And that'll do it for the 5th inning. Gorlock's able to strike 3 runs on the board, including a home run by LaRocco. Deep into left field, that thing got out in a hurry, and it got out pretty far. We played 5 innings. We have a 5-0 Webster Gorlock lead. Top of the 6th here, and we'll have the 8-9-1 hitters for Blackburn as they're trying to retaliate against a dominant Alec Elges right now. 5 Ks through 5 innings. And they'll have Trevor Platt to start off here, the 8-hole hitter. The first pitch to him, bouncing in there, ball 1. One ball, no strikes here. Starting off the top of the 6th. He smacks that one. I lost that one in the air. That blue sky can be quite deadly, and that'll go foul.
It's proven deadly for Blackburn today, I'll tell you that.
Most definitely. A lot of easy fly balls that they just have not been able to track. Another thing about Webster so far this year, they are undefeated here at GCS at home, 5-0. That one's going to be on the ground. Easy play there for Staker. And we got one away.
Just seems like today so many balls have been hit at Matt Staker, and it's just an automatic out, anything hit at him.
Smooth hands will get you far here in this game, especially at the shortstop position where a lot of them tend to trail towards you. Up now, the bottom of the lineup, it's Mr. Dunning. Had a pretty solid game last game. Had a hit, few solid swings. Bottom of the lineup was able to score the only run for him in the 4-1 victory just a few hours ago. Quickly, though, Dunning has an 0-2 count on him. Had sacrifices last time up. And the 0-2. Low and away, that'll be a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good 1-2 pitch there, and a move to a 2-2 count. The 2-2. And the 9-hole hitter here, Dunning, able to work it to a full count.
Rare at bat that Alec Elges has gone full. He's been so efficient with his pitches today.
Very efficient indeed. Full count pitch. Unable to hold on to that one was Martinez, and that'll be a full count walk here with 1 away.
And Coach Kurtz just signaled to the bullpen to start getting hot. Looks like that might be Bobby Strant who's warming up.
2 walks on the day, though, for Elges. That'll bring to the top of the lineup Holm. Yeah, Adam Holm will face Elges for his 3rd time, 0-2 so far today. One out here in the top of the 6th. First pitch from Elges. Looking for a bunt is Holm, and that will go foul. Webster bullpen hasn't really seen much action today. Finally has someone warming up here in the top of the 6th, the 0-1. Swing and shot to the right side. Looks like it'll get out of play, and it will. 2 foul balls here for Holm. Now he's behind 0-2. He's got to battle back. Had some really good swings last game. So far, has looked a little out of funk against Alec Elges. No balls, 2 strike, 1 away. The 0-2. The 1-2 delivery from Elges. Just a bit inside. And once again, another Blackburn batter here in this inning, working their 0-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runner on first. Elgis, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's able to get his 6th of the day. Swung out of his shoes a little bit there.
And that looks like the slider again. It looks like he's really using the slider more than the curveball today. He looks really confident with that pitch. Now Coach Kirch is going to come out for a mound visit. We'll see if he signals to the bullpen. He will. In will come Bobby Strand, the lefty.
Alrighty, and that will do it for Alec Elgis. 5 2/3, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs on 2 hits as well. And he will get a very nice welcome, a nice ovation. His teammates waiting for him. Another dominant start from another Gorlock. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Runner on first. Got a pitching change coming up.
Coming into pitch here for the Gorlocks is Bobby Strand, 6th year, who's dealt with some injuries. Most recently, he had to have hip surgery and recovered throughout the offseason, and has made a few appearances out of the bullpen this year for Webster, coming in with 2 outs. First pitch will miss in, and the runner will be safe into second base on a wild pitch. Arrivez is the batter, getting the start at second base. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to shortstop today. Strand comes sets. He misses in again for ball 2. Ground ball to shortstop off the glove of Staker, making a diving attempt at a ball. He'll throw the ball to the plate. And he's out. Nate Martinez tags him out at the plate. Great throw from Matt Staker after he couldn't come up with the ball on the original diving attempt. And the Gorlocks will get out of the inning. 5-0 Webster after 5.
Now starting off here, the bottom of the 6th, Nate Martinez. Be the 8-9-1 hitters coming up for the Gorlocks. 5 runs on 7 hits. And it has been shutout baseball so far for Webster. Interesting enough, Blackburn rolling with the same pitcher they have been throughout the entire game.
And with Matt Staker leading on deck, Nate Martinez up, the two of them were just involved in a great defensive play for Webster. Interesting how that always happens. You make a great play and then you lead off the inning.
Speaking of great plays, Nate Martinez almost got robbed of a single there. Fantastic diving effort. Almost came up with it. Little floater there, but it'll be a leadoff single here for Nate Martinez to start the bottom of the 6th. His last inning. Huge swings and huge runs for Webster to extend their lead to 5.
And that's another productive at-bat for Nate Martinez, who had the sac fly last time and is able to become the leadoff runner on base for Webster with that single.
It seems we'll have a pinch runner here. And Rigsby will run for Nathaniel Martinez. Expect Zach Goodman to finish the rest of the game possibly for Martinez.
Definitely, and that's an opportunity to get the speedy Bryson Rigsby on base.
So leadoff single from Nate Martinez. He'll have a pinch runner on for him, and Staker was involved with that very nice defensive play to end the last inning. We'll have the second at-bat of the bottom of the 6th. Rigsby. He's going. I knew he was going off the bat. He was leaning the entire way, and he's in there for a stolen base.
Good pitch to run on, slider. Obviously a slower pitch than a fastball, but it looked like the catcher made a pretty good throw on that, but it just faded at the end. And if it did not fade, it looked like Bryson would have been out at second base.
Another stolen base here for Webster. That's their 5th today, just in this game. Been running on Garza and taking advantage of it. Or their 4th stolen base, my mistake, but 4 stolen bases. There's a check on the runner there and back in time. And that pitch actually almost hit Staker. I felt like it did. Instead, it's a stolen base. There's a chance here to widen this Webster lead to 6. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top of the lineup coming up pretty soon. A Staker with a beautiful bunt. That'll slide down the line. This is the crowned field.
That's right, as we learned the other day versus WashU, the field's crowned, and that'll rob Matt Staker of another bunt single. Always look for these Webster hitters to attempt pressure bunts, though, whenever the third baseman's back, no matter who's up.
That darn crowned field, robbing Staker of another bunt single.
That's right, but at least we have a dry field to play on after the snow and sleet yesterday.
That is true. 1 ball, 1 strike on the way to Staker. He shows bunt again, pulls back, and will be taken for a ball. Two balls, 1 strike. Alex Kaufman still in the game, despite giving up 5 runs. 2 of those are earned. That's the only ones. And that's a bunt again, and Kaufman has to play this one. It's going to be a little bit tricky, though, and he's in there. Staker using that speed, and that's a very difficult play because he's already pitched 5 innings, and now he's faced, this is the second batter of the 6th, so he's got to be tired. He's got to run off that mound and make that play. Staker with that speed as well.
And that bunt had to be placed in a really good spot because, as we said earlier, when he stole a base, he's not known for his speed. But the way he uses it, he has good baseball IQ, and he's able to use that to advantage for not being a particularly fast runner.
Showing bunt his level. Instead, he'll pull back. Thought there may be a delayed steal on that one. Try to draw the runner home instead. Both runners will stay in their places. 1 ball, no strike here. Expect a delayed steal or something of that sort.
Level is showing squeeze.
And he does lay down that bunt, so it'll be a 1-1 count. A lot of small ball here in this inning for Webster. They have a 949 OPS in this game compared to Blackburn's 433 OPS with 5 stolen bases in just this game. Only 1 strikeout as a team, too. That's very impressive. Showing bunt, decides not to do it. Catcher thought about throwing down to third. He doesn't. That'll be the 6th stolen base of the day. And now Lovell has a chance with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out.
Exactly who you want 2 up. One of the hottest hitters today for Webster with 4 hits already. Can he make it his 5th and produce more runs here for the Gorlocks?
Smacks that one down the line. It'll be a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2nd and 3rd here for Adam Lovell. The pitch. Swing and shot into left field. That's going to be deep enough for a tag. Both runners are tagging here. Heading home and scoring is the pinch runner Rigsby, and that'll make it a 6-0 Webster lead on the sac fly from Adam Lovell.
And what would you say, Cam? Would you say any time a run scored for Webster, Adam Lovell has something to do with it?
Yeah, he had 2 runs scored last game, and he had an RBI last game, and once again, another RBI this game. So that's 4 total runs that he's been a part of. 4 of the 10 runs, 40% of the time, Adam Lovell is in the conversation when Webster has scored today. Speaking of scoring runs, R.J. LaRocco had a big run scored when he smoked one over the wall. I knew it right when he hit it, too. I was just not trying to get caught like Matt Vasgersian did last night with that Ohtani call.
Oh, and
That was brutal.
And R.J. LaRocco definitely got all of that one.
That one's skied. Is it deep enough? Well, this will be a test here. He'll tag. Here comes the throw. And it's a little easier than I thought, but that's another sac fly here for the Gorlocks. That's their 3rd sac fly here this game, and that'll make it a 7-0 lead here with 2 down. Sac flies are just as important as any other type of run.
And in R.J. LaRocco's first game back, that's now a single, a home run, and a sac fly in his last 3 at-bats, with 4 at-bats total on the day. Having a great first game back, coming off the hamstring injury.
2 ribbies off the hamstring injury is something you would love to see if you are Webster's head coach. And that one is smoked by Ben Swords, and I think that'll get over his head. No, it will not. How about that? A great tracking play there, and Platt making it look easy. That'll do it for 6 innings, 7-0 Webster on 9 hits. It's the Gorlocks taking a commanding lead into the 7th inning. We enter the top of the 7th. Webster commanding a 7-0 lead so far. They won the last game against Blackburn, 4-1. Commanding this game 7-0. So Webster pitching, nothing short, but almost perfect, to be honest with you. Only going to 1 run through 16 innings, or 15 innings. 16 right here if they can hold them. 7 runs, 9 on 9 hits. 3 hits for Blackburn, nothing for them so far. Tyler Jackson, one of their better hitters, will lead it off here as he makes it a 1-1 count with that foul ball.
And as I'm reading off my scorecard here, Kim, it looks like Blackburn has only had 2 innings where more than 3 batters have batted, and the most was 4 batters, which happened twice. Not what you want if you're Blackburn.
been a dominating performance from the pitching, most definitely. And with this kind of performance from your pitching staff, you don't have to go through many arms, and you can save it for Sunday and any other day as well. And there's a chopper to third, Ben Swords. Usually an easy play for Swords, and throws it a bit high there. And also, I think Parker Wheel could have definitely maybe stayed on there. I'm not sure how high he had to jump there, but nonetheless, that'll be an error for Webster, the first of the day. And that's the first I've seen Webster make an error. They made one on WashU, and then they didn't have any in the first game in Blackburn, but that'll be the first for Ben Swords here.
Looked like Parker there was forced to jump high. I don't think he could have held the bag there, but it was just unlucky as he was able to fall back down on the bag with the ball, but the runner was running well down the line, and he was already there by the time Parker landed on first base.
So a leadoff error here, and Arredondo, the fourth hole hitter, the third baseman, smacks one to center field. Going back, though, and making the easy play for this first out of the inning. Here is Jason Hedges, the DH, batting now for Blackburn. We have Zach Goodman subbing into the game at catcher for the Gorlocks. There's a strike right there. Good pitch. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there, and Hedges is down 0-2 quickly. Runner on first, one out.
And that's Bobby Strand's curveball that had good movement there. The bottom half just dropped out of it, and the batter swung right through it.
The 0-2. Set a check on the runner. No balls, 2 strikes. Hedges looking to not strike out here, and we'll take that one for a ball. Thought about it, though. Flinched a little bit. Said it'll be a 1-2 count. Pitch, swing, and a miss. What a breaking ball there. And that'll K him up for the second out.
Back to the curveball there, and his curveball today has a ton of movement, really working well for him.
So this will be just the third time they've had a fourth hitter come up in an inning. See if they can extend it to 5 for the first time here in this game. Lozano with a big healthy cut there, strike 1. Two outs here in the top of the 7th. Bobby Strand coming in and dealing, just like the rest of the Webster pitching staff so far today. Swing and a miss once again. Another healthy cut, but number 7 is down 0-2 here with 2 down here in the inning. Just 3 hits on the day for Blackburn. They had 6 in the first game. Not gonna win many games. We only have 9 total hits through 2 games. The 1-2 delivery. Bounces in front of Goodman. Good block there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Two and two. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him.
On another curveball.
Another breaking ball, and just like that, strikes out 2 in the inning. The error proves to be no problem here for Webster. We've gone through 6.5, 7-0 Gorlock lead. And leading off the inning will be the 4-hole hitter, DH freshman Evan Evola. Has a walk, is 0 for 2 so far on the day. And coming in to pitch for Blackburn, the 6'2 freshman out of Broadlands, Illinois, Mason Wyatt. Freshman, first pitch to the other freshman. It's ball 1. He's appeared in 8 games so far this season with an 8.68 ERA. 6 Ks, 9 walks. And that one's poked to left field by Evola. That one's carrying back. It goes, and it is out of here. Evan Evola making it an 8-0 Webster lead. He poked it, and that one just kept on carrying.
Another great swing for a Webster player, making great use of the wind that's been blowing all week here at GCS. An Apo Taco for Evan Evola.
The Apo Taco, and that is the second home run of the day. Both going similar spots in left field over that big wall. Evan Evola leading off the inning, making it an 8-0 Webster lead. And a hit by pitch there on a breaking ball. I don't think Parker Wheel is too happy with that one.
Not at all. It didn't look like it hit him in a great spot somewhere in the arm. Looks like he'll be okay.
It's a 5th straight inning with a Webster run as well. 8 runs on 10 hits. Talk about being efficient. So as we were just discussing, discussing Mason Wyatt's stats. That's his 10th run. Just 9 1/3 innings pitched. So a hit by pitch after a home run typically means, you know, sending a message, but on that, I don't think it really meant anything. Just a breaking ball there that just missed his location.
Definitely not. These Blackburn pitchers are just trying to get outs at this point.
Another lefty here, it's A.J. Smith. Another impressive thing about Evola's home run there, I mean, lefty-on-lefty matchup, that's one of the hardest things in baseball, you know, like lefty-lefty matchups, especially since these lefties are getting so better every single year, I feel like. Able to just poke it opposite way as well, and oof, Parker Wheel. Almost getting picked off instead of balk is going to be called.
Must have passed his 45-degree angle. The pitcher has a 45-degree angle to step to in between first base and home plate, and he must have crossed the 45-degree angle and came back across that line, and that's a balk.
Yeah, such an interesting rule. Julio Urias from the Dodgers had a close one when he picked off a few years ago, and I remember seeing it on Instagram and debating whether that was a balk or not. I still don't know to this day. Some of these pitchers, they really get close to that, the borderline balk. Always love the Clayton Kershaw pickoff move when he puts his arms way up in the air and then he just does a quick step off and throws it over. Stupid stretch that he does. Anyway, here's a 2-1 pitch. That one's going to miss inside as well.
Ball calls are definitely up in the air. A lot of controversy around them. Definitely something that could be clarified in baseball.
3-1 count now to A.J. Smith. Moved to second base here this game. Runner on second. Nobody out. The pitch. Smoked to right field. That one's carrying. That one also might have a chance. It's getting back, and that one will be a ground rule double.
Is that possible? It didn't bounce, Cam? Do you think that had a chance that it went out?
That definitely had a chance to get out. That thing kept carrying and carrying and carrying and just bounced right over.
What do you think, though? Do you think it definitely bounced, or was that possibly a home run? Tough to see with the shadow. Shadow all along the outfield wall.
I thought it was gone. I was about to do a home run call. Yeah, it's definitely tough for just having 2 umpires here today for that. And the shadow as well. Almost another home run here in this inning for Webster. Nonetheless, Parker Wheel able to score on that ground rule double after advancing to second due to the balk. Still nobody out, though, in the inning. We got Mitch Daniels pinch hitting here for Wurges. See a righty-lefty matchup here. Daniels with a wide stance. The pitch to him. Smokes that one to the right side. Back-to-back foul balls. He's down 0-2.
Webster bats really heating up here the last few innings, scoring 3, 2, and 2 runs these past couple innings. Waiting all day for this, and it's finally happened.
Daniels in 35 ABs has a 229 batting average as he fouls off his third straight pitch. Still nobody out as well. Another runner in scoring position. Webster not holding back here in this game. 5 straight innings with at least 1 run after being held scoreless the first 2. The 0-2. Lobbing in there. That'll be played by the third baseman. That one's way wide, though. And the struggles for Blackburn defensively and all around continues. That's the 4th error of the day. Runners at the corners here with nobody out. That'll be an E5 on that one.
Third baseman just released that ball high and never finished his throw, just leaving his arm high, and that caused the ball to sail high. You have to finish your throw, pulling your hand down, and he just wasn't able to do that. Another Blackburn error.
He came in the last inning, subbing in catching-wise. Zach Goodman now will get his first AB of the game. Blackburn more errors than hits so far this game as the struggles continue, and Goodman almost ripped that one down the line. Jared, you're not going to win many games when you have more errors than hits, and
Not at all.
fielding and pitching have been the 2 biggest uh-ohs for the Beavers so far this season.
Definitely not a winning recipe there, Cam.
The 0-1. Good breaking ball, though, there, and it's a quickly 0-2 on Goodman. Runners at the corners, infielders playing in. Not looking for a double play here, looking to nab that runner at home in case of a ground ball. The 0-2. It's going to float that one. That one is going to be a difficult play, but Jackson at first catches it. And they're going to get the out at second as there was some miscommunication there. And they had to tag him, so the umpires say that on the fly ball there, that the ball was caught at first, and then it was dropped on the transition, so the transition from his glove to his hand. And then Mitch Daniels, the pinch hitter, was confused by that and ran to second and thought that there was a force out, and then ended up coming off the bag and getting tagged. So it might have been a double play, but now Daniels is standing on second as the third base coach and the umpire discuss sort of rules behind that and what the scenario is. Nonetheless, there's at least 1 out here in the inning. And Daniels is running off now, so that'll be a double play for Blackburn. Bit of a break for him.
Definitely appeared to me that that ball was dropped. What do you think, Kim?
It's difficult to say. It looked dropped, but he did have it in his possession, I guess. It didn't look like he fully caught it, but it looked like he was in his possession for a few seconds, enough to where whichever umpire was calling that, which I believe that would be the with a 2 umpire job, there would be the home plate umpire who would call that as a liner to third, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 7th here. So I think that he caught it. It's just, or at least had enough time to catch it in his possession, I guess, to the point where the umpire could deem it a catch, and then it is definitely confusing, though. So I understand Daniel's frustration there, but after the double play, a line out from Staker, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 7th, and we'll go to the top of the 8th with the Webster leading at 9-0. Derek Garza will start us off here, the catcher for Blackburn. We'll have a substitution here as Daniels going into left. We have Aaron Hopp in center. They put Lovell there in right field, and then Slaymaker, the playmaker, at second base. Derek Garza still in the game. Bobby Strant also still in the game on another inning here. Lefty on lefty matchup. The first pitch, swing and chop foul.
And we have an announcement for Cardinals fans in the area. The St. Louis won 6-2 today. Nolan Arenado went 4 for 4 with 3 RBIs and 3 doubles. Good to see him getting off to a good start this year after he only batted .250 last year.
255 with a 312 on base percentage is not worth the millions of dollars we're paying him for. That's just my opinion. The 0-2, swing and a miss, and that'll be the first out here in the top of the 8th. Good pitch there from Strant. Garza going down again. He's 0 for 3. Trevor Platt, 1 for 2, has an infield hit. Also a ground out. He got picked off in his first at-bat as well. Base running miscue has been another problem here for the Beavers in this doubleheader. First pitch to him. He'll take that for a strike. Bobby Strant comes set. The pitch. Up and away, and that'll get away from Goodman. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery to Trevor Platt. Smokes it down the line. That'll go foul and over towards the Gorlock bullpen. Looking for another strikeout here in this inning. He has 3 already in the day coming in relief. Looking for his 4th. We'll have the 9-hole hitter up next, Blaine Dunning. 1-2, swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Drop third strike, Goodman. Strike over to first, and that'll make it 2 down here in the inning. First 2 go down swinging. 4 Ks for Bobby Strand, who came in relief. And now it'll be up to Blaine Dunning to keep the top of the 8th alive.
And those are some nice pitches there from Bobby Strand, the 6-year player, oldest pitcher on the pitching staff, who's been fighting to get innings, and he's performing well here today versus Blackburn.
Blaine Dunning, 1 walk, sacrifice. He's yet to have an at-bat yet. 2 plate appearances. He takes a ball low there. On deck, Adam Holm, who's had a pretty solid first game, has struggled this game 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 2 down here in the inning. The second pitch is taken for another ball, 2-0. Nine runs on 11 hits, 1 error for Webster. On the other side, no runs on 3 hits and 3 errors for Blackburn as that ball's chopped foul. Two balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Soaked right in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to set down the side and have his 5th strikeout in relief. Trying to strike out the side here in the top of the 8th. The pitch. Ooh, good pitch there. A lot of movement. Now it's a full count. Blaine Dunning trying to make it a 3rd straight plate appearance without having an actual at-bat. And he will take a walk here. 2nd walk and also has a sacrifice. So scorecard will say he's 0 for 0. Or 0 for 0. Now it'll be Adam Holm. Fantastic keeping this top of the 8th alive with 2 down in the inning. Runner on first. Adam Holm 0 for 3 today, usually one of their better hitters. Half-hearted swing there, and it'll be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good cutting action there. Backdoor slider, 0-2. Still strike out the side here. The 0-2. Look good. Fastball just misses, 1-2. Looking for his third K of the inning, his fifth on the day. Pitch from Bobby Strant. Fouled off of his own leg there, Adam Holm. Adam Holm trying not to replicate his previous at-bat when he struck out. On deck, Jaden Areves, who has one of the 3 Blackburn hits of the day. Tyler Jackson has another one of the hits, and Platt with an infield single rounds out all 3. The 1-2. Swing and a shot to short. That's a hard shot there. Staker able to field it there and toss it to second. Easy play for him. We've gone through 7.5. Webster, 9 runs on 11 hits. Leads Blackburn 9-0. Now we have a new pitcher on the mound, Skylar McManus, making his 5th appearance of the year. The 3 innings has a 24 ERA. Trying to limit Webster here as they've scored 5 in 5 straight innings. And now we have Jared with our answer to the previous trivia question that we asked about halfway through the game. Jared?
The question was, which player killed a seagull by throwing a ball in between innings as a warm-up throw and went to jail for the incident? A was Ozzie Smith, B was Dave Winfield, C was Paul O'Neill, and D was Randy Johnson. The correct answer was B, Dave Winfield, who actually went to jail for accidentally killing a seagull.
I bet a lot of you thought that was Randy Johnson.
That was the famous bird incident where he killed a bird during a spring training game. But remember, that was in Florida. This happened in Toronto, in Canada.
1 ball, 1 strike, now to the top of the lineup. That one misses outside. Adam Lovell with Aaron Hopp on deck. Has 4 hits between these 2 games so far. Also has 2 RBIs in this game, and he had an RBI last game. So 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. And he's worked this one to a 3-1 count. Trying to get on base once more, and he will. Easy leadoff walk for Lovell. Didn't really have to do much, and he'll jog down to first, and Aaron Hopp will get his first at-bat of the game. Double zero, Aaron Hopp will now step up to the plate with Ben Swords. He may be on deck, hasn't walked out there yet. May see a pinch hitter for him. First pitch taken for a ball. pitch to him almost nipped him a bit. That'll be a 2-0 count. And Parker Wheel will not return here in this game. They'll have a pinch hitter for him. Three and 0 here to Aaron Hopp. Possible back-to-back walks, and it will be back-to-back walks. And from Chicago, Illinois, junior Dylan Coleman coming in pinch hit.
The junior Dylan Coleman will be making his first appearance of the year, getting an at-bat here against Blackburn.
Went to Notre Dame College Prep, Chicago, Illinois. He'll be subbing in here for Ben Swords, possibly taking his third base position as well.
Dylan Coleman's career highs came against North Park in 2020 when he had 3 at-bats, 2 hits, a run, and 2 RBIs.
And finally a strike able to thrown in there from McManus, and Coleman ready to go here on an 0-1 count. Coleman fouls that one off there. Good pitch to be swinging at. Now it's 0-2. And Levy Hall has stepped up into the on-deck circle, subbing in for Evola. No balls, 2 strikes here for Drew Coleman. Pitch. Swing and it's shot to the left side. That'll get through. Hustling all the way is Lovell, and that will make it a 10-0 Webster lead. And in fact, that'll do it entirely. So the mercy is in effect. Drew Coleman technically walking it off here today. Able to shoot that to the left side, and Webster scoring in 6 straight innings to finish this one off. 10 hits on 12 runs, only 1 error made. Another great defensive game from the Gorlocks, just all around amazing. As Blackburn unable to score any runs at all. Webster pitching, shutting them down on 3 hits and 4 errors. And Jared, who are your players of the game and player of the day entirely?
Player of the game in Game 2 of the doubleheader versus Blackburn is Alec Elges, throwing 5+ scoreless innings, having a great game today. Player of the day is Adam Level, who had 4 hits and was seemingly involved in every single run, whether it's an RBI or actually scoring the run for Webster University.
And that'll do it. Webster, 37 straight wins against Blackburn. They have 1 more game against the Beavers tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. Webster improving to 17-5 on a 7-game winning streak as one of the best D3 teams in the nation. It's been Cam Brockschmidt. It's been Jared Wasserman. Thank you for joining us here today, and we'll see you tomorrow.